How many original band members are in the group?
My name is Winston Ho Sang, and most of my life I've spent doing or playing music. Now I also own a music and cafe, which I've been doing for the past 9 years, and that's inspired me to record an album. And this would be the third album that I will be recording, and the first solo album away from my band, which I've played with for almost 15 years. The band's name is Fujahtive, and we actually started in high school. I would say over 28 years ago.
Okay.
We did two albums. The first one was called In Black and White, and the second one is called The Sound. Both did quite well. The first album won us a Canadian Reggae Music Award for Best Album, and the second one got nominated for a Juno. I've always wanted to step out and try do my own album with the band. It was great to be able to write the lyrics, but they were mostly doing the music. In this case, I get to experiment a little bit more with the music itself as well as the lyrics. My new band is called Jahbudah, and it's a combination of two different cultures, or we could look at it as many different cultures. My origin is Jamaican, and I spent the first 10 years of my life living in Jamaica. As most Jamaicans would know, back then in the 70s, I don't know what it's like now, but a quarter of the population was Chinese, and my father is half Chinese. So I thought it would be kind of cool to, with my background, Jamaican and the Rastafarian culture, which I strongly believe in. But it's really hard to be a Rastaman living abroad, in my opinion. But I took the Jah, that represents black culture, and I took the Buddha, which represents a lot of Asian culture, and I combined them together, and I came up with Jahbudah. The album name is My Philosophy. And I think it's funny how it turned out to be my philosophy. It was not meant to be that, but the title track I think is quite strong. I've given them two different versions of that. So I give them the rootsman style version, and then there's also a dancehall style version of it. But it's the way the lyrics all came about, and it just sounds so much like me and my beliefs. And finally I get to put it on wax or CD. Well, we've been working on it now for about 6 months, diligently. It does help because I do have my own studio. When I put this cafe together, and I call it Music and Cafe, my whole intention was always to put a recording studio in the building. And so, it's a fully functional studio. It gives me the time that I need to do this. I love what I do right now, and so the cafe still takes up all of my time, meaning 7 days a week, and sometimes 12 to 15 hours a day. But it's very convenient to be able to just walk downstairs to the studio, and if I only have an hour to spend that day, it's an hour of solid time getting things done. For Jahbudah, it's hard to say, but in the music business it gets to be so tricky. But my feeling is that because we're coming from such a different angle, and one of the things that I think makes this album a little bit different than what you're going to hear in reggae is the harmonies that we've got going on. And it sounds like a full orchestra that we've got playing, just like the good old days. meaning, Burning Spear, Toots and the Maytals, Bob Marley and the Wailers, of course, English groups, Oswald, they had that big orchestral sound. So I think, I see it as something that has a potential to do very well. Well, we're looking at a release date of October 26th right now, if everything should go right. One of the things that we're thinking that, I love the Canadian reggae scene, and we are going to release in Canada first, but we're also looking at the European market, and we quite like what's going on in some of the Asian markets, Japan. I love the support that they give to reggae. So these are little things that we're going to try to explore over the next little while. I opened the cafe about 9 years ago, and it's been going strong. I don't know of too many music and cafe in the city, but the music here is quite diverse. Every morning there's jazz in the morning from 9:30 to 11, and I do a reggae open jam on Wednesday nights, and Saturday nights pretty much anything goes. And as we do this interview, right now we're having music and poetry, which would make it Sunday. So I'm very, very passionate about all kinds of music, and I think you're going to definitely hear that influence in it. But mostly it's gonna be Jamaican, that Jamaican influence, because I strongly support my culture. I feel this is something that's in me, and that's why I'm still doing it. One of the new ventures I'm just about to start with Lillian Allen, and I have such great respect for her. She's been in my corner since day one, supporting me with this album. But we're going to start a record label together. We're going to call it Reggae North Records. I think it's very, very important this side of the ocean that we actually do have something like that. We're going to keep it open to the community. We're going to try to support as many artists as we can financially, the best we can. And as far as Ellington goes, I think Ellington's going to be here for another 50 years because of the purpose that it serves. I think when you serve a community, when you're looking out for everyone, then everyone starts looking out for you. And that's what I've experienced over the first 9 years. Rasta Media, enough respect every time. Love what you're doing. Guitar.
More guitar you want?
Piano. My philosophy is authenticity.